and welcome back to this
roll dashing
thing. Got any tangents? Because we're gonna speed up this fucker.
Oh.
Because fuck this room.
Oh yes, this annoying fucking like maze right here.
Fuck this room.
In a nutshell,
speed
this
8.
is a teleport puzzle.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
And I actually got lost for the first time in my life.
Oh no.
So
I don't fucking blame you because I remember like when I was playing this, actually like I played Birth by Sleep on the HD on the 2.5 collection.
look at this
Fucking
fucking
key.
puzzle.
Dude,
Fucking key.
Yeah, I also got fucking lost as well because I remember like, my first time I did not ever get lost ever.
Yeah.
We're getting old.
Oh, I saw that PS4 home menu pop up for a brief second.
No, that was actually just the Kingdom Hearts menu.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Fucking sped up puzzles.
Yeah,
That was
that's
8
the only
times
time
speed?
I speed up
How long
anything.
was this part originally?
I think I spent almost 15 minutes in that room.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, because I fought all the encounters too, so.
And that's why I'm not looking forward to doing any of the Tales games besides Vesperia. Because
Damn.
the rest of them have a couple puzzles. And I don't like puzzles in games because they always confuse me and make me mad. So.
And
That's why I'm doing Bizarria.
Yep, and I was gonna say I know which one's
God.
attack.
Ugh.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, but that untextured face was.
I'm sorry, I had it full screen. I'll do my chores, Mom. Just please don't show me that face again.
Okay, so something that I noticed with the prince characters in BBS, I think they're voiced by the same dude, and
What,
it's
all of them?
odd to hear every prince voiced by the same fucking dude.
Yeah,
Was that like an accident or?
I don't know, but that's kind of funny because as a kid, every time I saw all these old Disney movies like this one and Snow White and shit, the princes always like melded together because I couldn't recognize who's who.
Well, yeah, they never had a personality. That's why.
yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
people
like
blame Disney princesses for having no personality, but take a look at the princes.
Yeah.
Is that a proper plural?
Princes.
Princess, whatever.
yeah, basically like just look at your like your very early Disney prince that have.
Hey, look, it's the rainbow fairies.
Oh boy, these 3 fairies.
Oh yeah.
I actually
plot.
like them in the movie.
In the movie, they're good. In here,
Yeah,
they're
but
not.
here the
They exist.
yeah, they're
Well,
there.
again, like do give them props, getting like the original voice actors.
Yeah, but it's Disney.
Yeah.
They can, they just send that big fat check.
Is it
They will come. They will come.
Square S, Disney pays, it happens.
Yep. Because real talk, Square is fucking broke.
Compared to Disney, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Only because you stole it in the first place.
Yeah, you bitch.
Got her.
So count how many times in Kingdom Hearts alone you have this very shonen cutscene where you're about to swing at something and they teleport away.
Way too many fucking times.
Ugh, in
Hang
every
on.
fucking game.
I'm trying
I think
to
at least
count.
once.
I'm trying to count in my head, and I've already reached like 10. So,
Okay, great.
yeah. So any JRPG
He was here?
and any Sonic game.
It was he who stole
Let's see.
Princess Aurora's
Any.
Although,
uh,
you know what? Speaking of Sonic, you know what character didn't escape the wrath of that one kick? That one roundhouse kick?
is it a
By
hedgehog who
teleporting?
may or may not be related to the color white?
Yes.
Hmm.
Anyway, let's speed up Maleficent. This is one of those fights where the resident Disney characters are supposed to help you, but I usually finish those boss battles quick enough that they don't ever get to do anything.
Oh.
Yeah. Because
Well,
like
it's not
I,
like they did much anyway, so.
Yeah, I don't even remember what they do to assist you in this one. Probably like a reaction command type of thing.
Yeah, most likely because I think like it must have been the same thing that happened to you as well, as that I managed to finish up Maleficent before those fairies can even do shit.
Bitch, eat fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Real talk. I was like, you just unloaded a clip of fire into her, and I was like, damn.
Yep.
And
She
just look how
even
much
calls
like
minions, but I'm like, fuck this, more
no,
fire.
just shoot it. Shoot it like that. There we go.
This is why
That's it.
shot log is amazing.
Dude, shot lock for fucking days.
Well, what
Real
happened to the
talk, you can go
visuals?
through the game, bosses included, by just shot locking everything.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, in the Legion of Evil,
I was about to say
Wait,
you need to insert the clip of like meanwhile and have like the thing raising from the swamp water.
What's that?
hey, a ball of light.
I think I'd better go take.
That's
a look
not the
inside.
weirdest thing I've seen today.
Yep.
On the day that her friends turned into Power Rangers and flew into a magical dimension, yeah, I'm sure a ball of light is not out of the ordinary at this point.
So, one thing you might notice, one theme in particular in the story of BBS is Terra actually interacts mostly with the villains. It's mostly up to Ven actually interacts, I think, mostly with like Disney side characters.
Yeah.
And Aqua interacts with like the main villains and main pro-tags of Disney.
Gotcha.
Of Disney. So.
I wonder, like, so the original like conception of like Kingdom Hearts was like they wanted to make like an action RPG, but like they wanted like a name to go with it, and so they thought, well, who can rival Mario and Mickey Mouse? So that's where like Disney comes from. But like, I wonder why they like kind of stuck with like the idea. Like, why didn't anyone? Not to say like it's a dumb concept, but like I wonder like what made them say like, yeah, let's like actually try and go through with it, you know? Like, you know
That's
what
a
I
good
mean?
question. That's a good question because if you've noticed, the further you get in the Kingdom Hearts series, the further it seems that Square is in more control, if you know what I mean. They seem to
Yes,
be
very much.
pushing Disney more and more aside as like a side dish and having like you know, you have the Kingdom Hearts story and then you have the Disney story. And usually the Disney stories are just abridged movie titles.
Yeah.
So
Don't be fooled.
why don't they just go full ham on the main story? Because the main story is, you know, objectively more interesting than the abridged Disney movies.
Right.
Well, it was very simple though. It all started when that one Square employee was basically stalking that one Disney employee just due to a collaboration.
Closest of friends.
Right.
After all, one
No,
never
that's actually fucking true.
another's heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
I know.
sure you'll agree.
So Maleficent is actually one of the only competent Disney villains, especially in BVS, because she is actually aware of other worlds. Because something that usually Disney worlds and its inhabitants doesn't know is that there's other worlds.
Yeah, usually they're just like oblivious to it.
And even though I think the official canon kind of threw it out, but it's been kind of like a taboo among the main characters to tell anyone else about other worlds.
Right.
And so that's why Aqua and Ven here are pretty shocked that Maleficent first of all knows their names, and second of all knows about the Keyblades.
Quick question. Did they really only write like Edgy the Hedgy guy as a way to get Ven away from Aqua? Like to explain why they're not together in the story?
No, I think they wrote him to have someone antagonistic for Ven, and that's pretty much it. Because you know, you have to have your own personal villain.
Like villain, yeah.
Yeah, because Aqua has. Well, I'm not gonna say anything because spoiler boys. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, Ventus has Venices.
It turns out she's actually, she herself is Mickey Mouse, and just cosplaying as an anime girl. And then,
Well, there goes my boner.
oh,
I was gonna say
I'm kidding.
oh, damn.
But real talk, Aqua, the only KH waifu.
Yeah,
confirmed.
the only best one.
I have
Pretty much
real
from
talk,
what I hear, she's like the only interesting female character anyway. So.
I joke, yes, you're right, I joke, but the reason why Aqua is so popular, because she is actually the only, like, real waifu material when it comes to KH.
How old is she?
Who are you?
I actually don't know. Because
Probably.
you were asking about Terra's age earlier, in the earlier
Right.
parts, and I couldn't find his age. But I'm guessing they're, like,
Probably
somewhere from
18.
16 to 18, judging by the body structure.
Oh my god, this guy sounds so fucking bored right
You
now.
must really love her.
you said true.
Well, wait, welcome to your very early Disney Prince dialogue.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, this guy, they just like put on the generic translator on Google and like...
The road to true love may be
Um,
barred by many more dangers, which
We
you
were
would
discussing
only
the
have to
voice
face.
acting of the main cast earlier, in the earlier parts, and
There's
I
something
went
in the
actually
creative
ahead,
process that has
watched
the answer.
some raw footage,
Yes, of
and I
course,
noticed that especially
Colonel,
Terra
we
gets
were tied
better
to Aurora.
later in the game, but then there's parts where he suddenly gets worse with the voice acting. So that makes me think the voice acting probably wasn't done chronologically.
Yeah, that
'Cause-
would make sense.
There's some great scenes where Terra's like actually very convincing, and then he goes back to the flat, voice that he had.
Right. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they did it out of order. I know there are games that do that, so. And sometimes they do that for plot reasons, or just because some parts of the game are like ready for recording and others aren't, kind of thing.
Oh, and say hello to Spellweaver,
Spellweaver.
which is a unique style for Aqua.
What does it do?
It adds cool stuff to her combo. It has a cool finisher.
Great. All right.
Yeah. Because that's what styles do.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Moon Crush.
These
The fucking
mooks.
pig.
Yeah, I was about to say these fucking mooks, man.
Oh, thank God I have Thundergar. Because look at
Oh.
this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna destroy these bitches.
Protect me, oh Disney Prince.
Boom.
Oh. those five were hanging back like, oh shit, maybe we should rethink
They
this.
had only 3 days until retirement.
Can you please get a picture of the dude from the movie and put the mook's face on them for the thumbnail?
That's an overused joke, I apologize.
But you acknowledge it's overused, so that makes it okay now.
No. No, it doesn't. You've been lied to.
That's part 3. You've been lied to.
When you went to YouTube comedy school, you've been lied to.
Oh man, that roast though.
Talk about the harsh truth.
Implying that we actually have some education. Oh,
Damn.
please.
I dropped out of college.
Damn.
I'm not kidding though. I don't want to go to college. It's scary.
Okay, real talk. The Finnish equivalent of college, I dropped out too. So we
there-
in there.
There we go. See?
I didn't even go to college.
Oh, see, there we go. He dropped
Yeah.
out before he even started.
YouTube, where education sucks.
Yeah, you heard us, kids. Drop out now. But before you even go.
So this is one of the other styles that actually all the casters share, which is Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah, all the casters have 3 elemental styles: Diamond Dust, Thunderbolt, and was it Firestorm? I don't remember what the fire was. But yeah, it's basically activated by using a lot of that particular element's spells.
Are all mooks like almost one-shouted all the time by thunder spells?
It's because I actually grinded before I came here with Aqua.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. I would
So,
say like as long as you're at a pretty over level that you can just pretty much just like destroy everything.
Yeah, like I said, I'm doing 2 grind sessions to make the regular encounters faster.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and also just, you know, I like being overpowered in BBS because it's fun.
Right.
Yep.
So they're trying to obviously recreate the Prince Philip escaping from Maleficent's castle,
Right.
but it doesn't translate very well to gameplay. It's just kind of boring.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Kingdom Hearts translating Disney things.
Okay, so this is what actually I was thinking when I was watching the Raws. So BBS is actually one of the better examples of them at least trying to incorporate the main story and Disney storylines, because we've seen the first 3 worlds, we've seen especially Aqua and Terra reflecting on things they see in the Disney world and reflecting on their own lives with that.
Gotcha.
That's like, I know that's like very small,
But
things,
it's something.
but remember Kingdom Hearts 2? They didn't even fucking try.
Yeah. That Kingdom Hearts 2 was especially terrible with that.
Yeah, it was like the first 2 worlds was like, okay, organization bad, blah blah blah, and then just forget all about that until the end game.
Right. That.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with Kingdom Hearts, and a fan was able to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, as for KH2 is that, yeah, literally, like, barely, you know, they just, like, incorporate, like, being aware of most of Disney worlds. I mean, the only one, like, I remember, like, they were most aware, like, in KH2, was mostly with that Tron world.
Yo, okay, Tron World was fucking sick. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know until I play, because I never played 2 until the PS3 release of the HD remix.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a Tron World, and Tron is one of my favorite Disney movies. So when I got there, I was like, oh hell yes, let's
Yeah.
go.
It was pretty fun, I have to say.
I was so excited for that. But then I got to
and
that
the
fucking
computer,
boat
the,
section.
the main computer was still creepy.
Yeah.
Good job.
But then
Fucking,
I got to that fucking boat section or whatever.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I
that
know.
that like almost ruined the entire world for me.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I looked up a guide and everyone's like, "Fuck this place," and I was like, "Oh, okay, great."
So speaking of the main story, Disney World interaction, BBS does suffer from the same thing as KH2, but at least they tried with this one, because the first 3 worlds, pretty much, they obviously put the most effort into the first 3 worlds, because even the Disney story is, I'd say, kind of fleshed out when it comes to a Kingdom Hearts game. As in, they like you actually get involved with the Disney characters in a proper way, instead of being like a observer like Sora most of the time is.
Yeah, I was
what
gonna say,
happened to the prince?
He went to the bath.
I was Zakk. Where's the fucking prince?
he
actually don't know.
he had to go take a piss, man, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Clanker's Cavern. I got it.
You know. but I
he
was gonna,
went to the nearest McDonald's. He was hungry. You know, he's been in that prison for a while.
Actually, in this world, it's called McOswald's.
Yep.
Damn.
Haha.
Yeah. But I was gonna say is that like,
I love that. Huh.
like but I was gonna say, but no, like as when you mentioned like the first 2 or 3 Disney worlds, is that it actually does make very sense, because like the movies that you go into, they're more simpler stories compared to the other Disney worlds.
Oh, welcome back. He's like, oh, thanks for waiting, dude.
Oh, disclaimer, fuck this boss. I've always hated Maleficent's dragon form in every KH incarnation.
Oh my fucking
Because
god!
the hitbox... Okay, you thought BBS's hitboxes were bad? Check out this fucking boss fight.
Not 2D trees, anything but those. My only weakness.
And they actually tried to replicate the reaction command system here, especially in this boss fight, and it doesn't fucking work. You will see me die horribly in
Yeah,
frames.
no. I was gonna say, like, when I saw like this dragon boss again, like kind of for someone, you know, that played like KH1, I was like, not this fucking dragon boss again.
Quite the
Yeah.
So is it like basically the same fight, or does it do anything different?
No, it's almost completely different, but
It's still shitty, just in a different way.
it's
Yeah.
shitty because it's a huge hitbox that you can't for some reason hit.
Huh.
It's very inconsistent and it moves a lot.
Okay, great.
So yeah, and also shockwaves that are pretty bullshit. You're gonna see that. in a
Fuck
moment.
shockwave attacks in any game.
I can deal with shockwaves, but when it's shockwaves that you can't dodge, even with jumps, that's pretty bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna try and cheese this with shock rocks. Fucking bubbles!
There we go. Go, Sailor Mercury.
I was about to say that she.
Look at that.
I didn't. What the
How
fuck?
did-
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
look at
that
that.
hit me?
Look how bullshit that fucking ground pound is.
What you're supposed to do here is go to Philip, and you will do a reaction command to stop that. But it appears when it wants to,
Okay,
and it's
great.
very finicky, as you can see.
Yeah.
I'm like,
liter-
yep, I'm just hanging in here in these flames,
Just waiting.
having a good time. And there you go.
Don't worry,
Yep.
Philip. I'm doing all right.
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound.
Men not taught.
Don't worry, folks. I'm alright.
Oh my god, you reminded me of fucking Solar from Star Fox 64 and how bullshit that level can be.
Oh, don't even remind me of that, Rob.
It's still not
Oh,
as bad
God.
as what Aquos, whatever that stage was, the Blue Marine in 64. That's still the worst stage in the game. by
Okay,
far.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Yeah, we can at least agree on that.
Look at this.
What
There
the
you
fuck
go.
is this?
This fucking prince is fucking useless.
Yeah,
Yeah, real talk.
he's just hanging behind his shield. I'm
Yeah.
fighting.
I was gonna say, if you look carefully, like at that that commandment there where it says selfless prince, I would have like renamed that useless prince.
Yup.
You,
Also,
oh my God.
shout outs to the dragon's hitbox, because earlier I was using barrier surge, and I was hitting its like belly, and for some reason it was registering.
Okay, great.
Thanks, game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, game.
Fuck, dude, I hate
And
like
phase
this boss.
2.
Yep. Or
There-
it's
With
With
fucking
that cheap ass
flies.
flying animation.
There is no fucking way those little wings are carrying that fucking
It's not
dragon.
even moving its wings. Oh, there you go.
Oh, they wiggled a little bit. That's close
Yeah.
enough.
There you go, stab it right there.
Well, thank God you can actually stand on it.
Oh, I was
Kind of.
about to say, I thought you glitched. I thought this was a
Nope.
glitch. I was like, what the
Nope.
fuck?
And the Thunderbolt misses.
Yep,
Oh.
because fuck the hitboxes for this dragon.
Mm-hmm. My fuck
whatever,
you
it's
AoE
over.
attack missed. How's that?
my fuck you AoE attack.
No, seriously, Thunderbolt has a huge range.
Yeah.
And she's fucking dead. Thank God.
So, worst boss in the game, or just a really bad boss in this game?
It's just a really bad boss.
Yeah.
But it's not the worst. There's worse ones.
Oh god.
All together.
With how much bickering you guys are doing about it, I can only imagine how bad they
I can't
get.
believe Kingdom Hearts actually sucks all the epicness of this scene.
What?
In the original movie, it was pretty cool, but here it's
Yes,
like,
but in this, not so fucking much.
That,
they
that
even
was
tried
a-
to recreate the original quote, but it just fails.
Yeah.
I was about to say like that was definitely not as epic as like the original was.
Yeah.
Although
Although, I
I
have
will
to
say
say,
kudos
what's-
for the prince actually having a name.
Yeah.
Because a
Although
lot
I
of
do-
princes don't get them. So
We got the anticlimactic dragon slaying, but at least we can shit on Maleficent as she's about to
Not be
die.
defeated by something as insignificant as love.
oh my
Love
god.
defeated me.
You don't even know the first thing
That's the
about it.
power of love.
Love.
I
I love that song, by the way.
Yeah, that's a
No
good
pun
ass song.
intended. Oh man.
I'm trying to tell if that castle is 2D or not, and I think it might have been.
I'm gonna kiss this doll.
he kisses it, and it's like a Jack in the Box. Like her head springs upwards, and it's like you lose.
Oh god, that eye animation.
Oh
Jeez.
my god.
Try all
Ugh.
They obviously didn't want to animate her because she isn't in the game otherwise.
I hope 3 fixes the texture face problem.
I mean, they can be pretty good about it because 15 did that too, but they were very subtle.
They kept it very hidden.
Yeah. Something tells me like wait, they probably might have finally fixed Alleyway for 3 due to a different engine. So.
Terra, you better stay strong for me.
Yeah, about that, Aqua.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.